When your internet connection suddenly snaps, or you're trapped in endless billing errors, getting a straight answer from your provider can feel impossible. By the end of this video, you will have the official 4-step protocol to legally force ACT Fibernet to resolve your issue. Before we start, do not search for ACT Fibernet customer support numbers on Google. Scammers buy top ad slots to display fake helplines that look identical to the real company. This is a list showing exactly how these scams operate. Real ACT Fibernet staff will never ask you to pay a processing fee to restore your connection. They will never ask for your UPI PIN, and they will never instruct you to download screen sharing apps like AnyDesk to troubleshoot your router. Bypassing search engines and strictly following the escalation framework we are about to cover is the only secure way to demand service while protecting your personal data. Step 1 is the mandatory starting line for any grievance: Level 1 Customer Support. You must register your complaint directly through the ACT Fibernet app or by calling their automated toll-free number at 1-800-1022-836. Before closing the app, insist on receiving a unique ticket number via SMS. Telecom rules attach countdowns to that ticket. Technical faults must be resolved within 3 days, standard billing issues within 7 days. This table outlines exactly where to initiate your claim. We have linked these direct contacts in the description below, so you can easily copy them. If you complain verbally without securing a formal ticket number, your issue legally does not exist in the regulatory system. Step 2 triggers the moment those 3 or 7-day Level 1 timelines expire without a fix. You now escalate to the nodal officer. To file this escalation, you need to write a formal email clearly stating 2 pieces of data: your original Level 1 ticket number and your account ID. The nodal officer operates under a strict regulatory obligation to review your grievance and provide a reasoned resolution within exactly 10 days. Send your escalation email to nodalofficer@actcorp.in. Activating Level 2 pulls your ticket out of the outsourced call center queue and places the legal burden directly on corporate management to respond. Step 3 is the final internal escalation point. If the nodal officer rejects your claim or simply ignores you, you escalate to the appellate authority. You face a strict deadline here. Your appeal must be formally filed within 30 days of the nodal officer's decision expiry. Once filed, the regulatory clock flips back to the company. The appellate authority has 39 days to acknowledge and resolve your appeal. Email your formal appeal to appellate.authority@actcorp.in. Completing this final internal stage provides the documentation needed to prove corporate negligence if you eventually move the case to a consumer court. Step 4 shifts the process from internal company policy over to federal law. Internal failure triggers external consequences. Before heading to court, you can register for administrative mediation with the Department of Telecommunications via pgportal.gov.in or use the National Consumer Helpline for commercial disputes like hardware refunds. If administrative mediation fails, your ultimate legal remedy for a breach of service is the Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission, commonly known as the Consumer Court. You can file this formal case entirely online using the Unified Government Portal at e-jogridi.gov.in. Consumer cases operate under a strict 2-year statute of limitations from the date the issue began. This split screen shows your external legal contacts. Dial 1915 for the National Consumer Helpline or log on to the e-jogridi portal to begin court filings. Telecommunication companies rely on consumer fatigue to avoid issuing refunds. Utilizing state legal platforms forces their hand. You now possess the complete blueprint to demand corporate compliance. Secure your ticket from support, escalate to the nodal officer, appeal to the appellate authority, and finally take them to court. If you need a specific community-verified email template for a prolonged outage or a denied router refund, click the ComplaintHub Portal URL in the description below. By following these timelines and documenting your interactions, you move beyond the call center and secure the service you are legally owed.